Morning. So it's currently, what is it, Wednesday, the February 11th. So I left off with you guys in Texas on Friday. I drove all weekend, delivered Monday morning in Stockton, California, and then I picked up another load from Turlock, California, going to Phoenix, Arizona. Now I'm here in almost basically Yuma, Arizona, picking up a load of hay, going to around Bakersfield area of California. It's Wednesday. I cut you guys off on Friday. I got with all three cameras rolling, I got pretty backed up on videos. So I didn't really record anything all weekend. Well, I have on on Instagram and stuff, but nothing for YouTube. I got too backed up running three cameras, and the way the week was heading or going, I just got too backed up. So this is just a quick update on the next week or this week video. I should have started Monday. Like I said, I got too backed up, and then once you get too backed up, you get overwhelmed because I can't keep making more and more videos if I already have 20 of the first ones that I haven't got to. So I'm picking up this load of hay, not this load, but this load of hay. I'm waiting for the squeeze to come, and then we'll get loaded and head towards Bakersfield. So after I delivered Monday, my dumbass was rushing to my next load, and I got pulled over in the Hammer Lane in California. I put a little picture of that up, and got me a ticket for being in the Hammer Lane in California. So yeah. Although he didn't get me with the radar because he didn't have enough time to, he got me for being in the Hammer Lane in California. So, and what the law states is you're allowed to use that lane if you're using it to pass for safety, and I was passing for safety. So we're gonna go ahead and fight that whenever that time comes. So yeah. View's looking good this morning. We're still beat from last week. That's why I haven't recorded nothing. We're pretty damn beat, man. So we don't do resets, none of that crap. So yeah, just giving you guys an update. Whenever the squeeze comes, we're gonna go ahead and we might record that. Typically, I don't really like recording them because they come in and get the job done. So yeah. We'll see you guys in a bit. And then from from Bakersfield, I have a load from Bakersfield to Shafter of shingles back to Utah. So there she is. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so here's the load. This guy made me stand way over there when he loaded me. I'm pretty sure I got that on the 360 camera. I haven't went through it yet, but I had it on. Pretty sure I had it on. Here's the load. We got 36 bales, so I gotta go. The scale's about 2 miles down the road or 3 miles down the road, so I gotta go scale out before they give me the paperwork. So I got 3 straps, 2 and 2 all the way down. And I have this one just crossing over because this is straw and it just disintegrates like nothing. So we got just that one. Usually hay doesn't fall forward, it falls from the rear because obviously when you're driving it's pushing backwards. So that's just extra precaution. This is straw, so it's definitely a lot of it's gonna be flinging off when I'm driving right now. Now we got 2 all the way down. Well, 3, 2, 2, 2 all the way down. And then we got our so the last load of hay that I didn't do an X because it was nice and firm, stiff. This is straw, so we got a little X going on. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and scale out. I'm pretty sure I got good footage of it. The dude was awesome, the loader guy, so with his little squeeze truck. So there's that. There's our X, and we got the halfway, the one up front that's just a half. So yeah, I'm gonna go go ahead and get out of here now. On the way in, they made me detour through a bunch of you know, around there's an underpass or overpass that's 13 feet tall. So they had me go around. They asked me my height when they first saw me, and I told them, you know, he's, are you under 13? I said I am. But he was, on your way out, you got to go, you know, he explained to me to go around the other way because he said these drivers, there's a big old sign that says, well, the big old sign on the underpass that says 13 feet tall. He says, dude, we get it once a week. A driver will just leave and go right under and hit it, and they'll knock half. They'll hit it right here and knock half the load off, and then they gotta get charged for it. I said, oh, yeah, I won't do that. So I'm try to get that on the 360 camera, me going around the underpass, and yeah, there's the load. We'll see you guys in a bit. hay doesn't. Hay is different. Like some of it could be really strong, then you get some of them that disintegrate. So, what do you guys get from Arizona? Not here. I think Cali would have better.
It's been great.